Live YouTube.
Right now?
Yeah, see? See? Hello, YouTubers.
Hey,
The
YouTube.
influencers. Nikki Jean, Johnny Vader, and TJMD are in your house.
Oh,
We're in your house.
And we're
The
not
influencers.
Listen, we didn't even break in, you understand?
We're better than you influencers. We're better than you. We're more entertaining than you. We're funnier than you.
And more handsome, because
Nikki's better looking than you.
that's the only one. Burton Rubber. I'm Johnny Creeper. You want me for supper?
Johnny Creeper or Vader.
Well, when I come into your crib, I turn from Vader to Creeper.
He feels that he's better than you. He feels he's a better man than you.
I never said that, but
You suck compared to Johnny Vader. That's how he feels.
well, hell's bells. I do. I do. Stop it.
Yeah. Be brash.
Let me know when you're ready to go, Lock. Bet you got it. The Players Ball. Yeah, what y'all know about the Players Ball, though?
I got screwed.
You know me?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all had a drink
Well,
before
guess
I
what,
got
Dover?
here, didn't you?
No, not a full one.
No.
I tell you what, Dover.
He just came 10 minutes before you did.
Well, when you come back, hit that go live button.
Or 20.
I got it perfect. Hit that go live button when you come back.
20?
I want to keep it up. It was probably.
I told him 10 o'clock.
I came upstairs.
We
I was
were-
already down here doing my book.
We went from 9:30 to 10 o'clock.
And he said he was coming over early. But
I did come in early. I came at
he did not
8:15.
come over early.
8:15. I said I'd be here at 8
8:15?
He was going to come over to discuss.
to discuss what we had to talk about
Work.
and work stuff. But I gave him the paperwork. It's like, no, it might be about 8:30. Maybe a little later.
He normally gets here about 9:30. That's why I be taking my time.
Well, Dover, when you come back, hit that go live button.
Okay.
But if we're going to start being on time, I can be on time.
Ken.
I
Yeah.
done beat you last
I'm never late. I'm not one of them
The only
types.
thing I ain't been late when you for a long time is your motherfucking period. You understand me?
Why would you have to say that?
Because that's a good thing. Am I right or wrong?
She did one in the menopause, maybe.
Why would you have to say that? That's worse than what I
I
said.
already told him. I told both y'all.
You did?
See, you
I
don't listen.
remember it, actually.
Remember,
I don't either.
remember I
He
sent you
said he don't
that
remember either.
post? I sent you that post when he was talking about the
He don't remember it
COVID
either.
vaccine. You don't remember it either?
I don't either.
You said it's a post about it?
It wasn't a post. I had just screenshotted something. The signs
gonna
and
see
symptoms.
that
I didn't read it. You know that.
Because
But time out.
he was talking about the COVID vaccine. I said I have more motherfucking signs and symptoms with menopause than I did the fucking vaccination.
Okay, well, we both did read it.
This
Okay.
is,
Y'all don't pay attention to me.
we're gonna when
I do.
when we
You don't.
start doing a show full time. We're gonna do an after show.
An after show, a bleeper show, you mean? Or just an after show?
Oh, that after show might get us in trouble.
No, that's what people want to see. That's the other people. They'll tune into it later. They like go to work and watch after show.
They're like, Nikki, wild.
Like, them motherfuckers wild. Man, listen, we got people coming through, serving us drinks.
Sunday night after show.
I'm getting a pimple right
After
here.
Pete show. After party show.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget we're on live, y'all.
We'll have T. Crow's horse stop by.
If
He was pimping it.
he
I don't know what they're doing right now.
he can be skinny.
It's
Skinny,
all right.
old, and married.
It don't have to be.
I know, I'm going to lose weight when I get my hip. I get working
Were
out
they
again.
good looking? It don't have to actually.
Were they good looking? They were decent. They weren't.
It-
Listen, they weren't what you were thinking,
You know
but they were serving.
We can get some chicks that's smoking hot and just say it's them. It don't have to actually be them.
Well, I'm going to get me a man that's smoking hot.
And I can tell,
too.
and I can tell them what to say. You understand me?
Yeah, they're gonna be actors.
I give them a playlist.
Yeah.
Now, fuck that. I make them say they
A
work for it.
script. We have a
They
script.
working for Johnny right now. We work for Johnny Vader now. You understand me? We love Johnny Vader. Can you say Johnny Vader one time, Nick? That's my stage. That's my stage thing now. It's not Creeper anymore. It's Johnny Vader.
I never called you creeper either. Your name is Terrence.
It's gonna be in your contract. You don't have to call me Vader.
Well, if it's in my
So every time
contract.
you say you don't, I get the extra money that you say that you
Okay.
forfeit. I like that in you. Don't forget, you say Vader enough, I'll give you a cut too.
I said Vader.
Yeah, I know
I'll
it. So
say
guess
as
what?
much as I can.
Oh,
Because
so we'll take her cut.
you need a name that people can't track you by.
Right.
Because there's some weirdos out there.
And they
So don't call me Dover anymore.
I work with one of them.
UTGMD.
No, I don't want weirdos tracking because they don't like what I say.
Okay, y'all gotta figure out an alias for me then.
I got one
That
for
y'all
you.
can stick to.
I got one for you.
So you're not calling me Nikki.
I got one.
Well, Nikki's fine. Your first name. It's your last name.
Hey, instead of calling you
Jean's
B,
not my last name.
like, listen,
Well,
you know what BD
that's
is,
cool.
right?
What's
We
your-
won't call her BD, we'll call her BB.
Oh God.
Why would you call me
BD.
that?
Vader's bitch. How about that?
I'm not your bitch.
You're not my bitch. You might be my dad's.
No, I'm not. I'm not about no damn Vaders.
Choose her own name.
Will you choose your name and let us know what to call you, okay? That's how you laugh. Is that what? That's probably why she cusses me out.
It's probably why you got cussed out the other day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think I was on my 13th hour when I talked to you.
I like when everybody cusses. You know I like that, right?
Yeah.
It lights a fire inside of me.
Burn rubber.
You know what I like about him? I think I use the restroom though. You use the restroom?
Yeah.
Let me tell you use the restroom. We got people waiting for the show, and
Oh,
you know,
we're late.
you always tell me about being on time, and I changed the time.
They're literally
From 9 to
just
9:30?
watching us.
Yes, I changed the time from 9 to 9:30. Now I went from 9:30 to 10 o'clock.
Hey, look, we're not live on Facebook yet.
I
No.
know.
Live
We're
on
live
YouTube.
on
We are.
YouTube.
Yes.
We're live
if
on
anybody's
YouTube.
watching that, they can see us now.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Colombiana.
Mm-mm.
Which is bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I probably never had no money like Ross Pirelli.
Ross Pirelli.
Put the 2 on the 10. Never perpetrate. Coup de floss.
Hell, I'm glad to
Before
be
you
in
buy a house, don't do that.
Yes, the bitch made me rich.
You need to go pee.
Bitch made me rich.
Hey, go to Seinfeld. Just let Seinfeld play. That's my guy. Let Seinfeld play. I love Seinfeld. Which one is this?
Yeah, we back
Three
here watching it
episodes?
anyway.
The letter? Oh, yeah. This is a good one.
What? What?
Can I smile at my co-host?
Huh?
Can I smile at my co-host? One of these motherfuckers look curled up. Man, that's just done something to me today. I never seen them like that. You understand me? I never.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. When? They were covered. They were like looked like
No,
thumbs.
because you said the same thing last time.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He was like, oh my God, and you got pretty tabs. I was like,
Mm-mm. I like that.
oh.
I like that. All right. I like that.
You don't like me. Shut up.
Oh man, I like that. Oh yeah,
You like my toes, you don't like me.
I like you.
Shut up.
I like you too.
No, you don't. Leave me alone.
That's an ice cream.
Leave me alone.
Listen. Hey, listen. You two.
Leave me alone, bestie.
Yep, that's my best friend, female version. One of them. I got
20 of them.
no. I got two really. You and Angel. As far as friends like that, that's platonic. You and Angel. But her toes don't look like those. Her toes look like motherfucking hands.
There's several sports shows on. There's several sports shows around.
So I can do special matches. You understand me?
Several sports shows are on.
Ain't nothing special about it. We got it from the cigar shop. I heard you ask for
Why you such a hater? Where the ass ran, motherfucker?
them. Down here. I don't want it in the camera.
Why not?
Because it looks tacky.
Pretty Tony.
Why do the ass? Why? Is this the only matches I had here?
I don't
I
like
thought I had a You know what? I might have left them at the crib.
Where's Maya at? Mhm.
You ready to go? Gotta hit it again, though. Ready to go. There you go. Too easy. Oh shit! I got one right here in the ashtray.
I get you. Hey, this right here. We're off the heezy for cheesy, baby.
Yeah.
You're listening to the legendary podcaster, the one, the only, T-Jam D. Your personal favorite, and the show you've been waiting for. Probably offensive.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Probably, as the crow flies, is probably offensive. And I am your host, Anthony Scott Dover. I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Nikki Jean. You want to say something?
Hey.
And
That's
John Veda, the man, the
Oh.
myth, the legend.
Hey, listen, people. We got some great topics tonight, and we will not disappoint. So don't be scared and don't leave in fright. So everybody, just sit down and please stay tight.
Was anybody scared?
Well,
Who
hell.
is scared?
Hey, listen, y'all see how to interrupt my rhyme? It's always these two.
Okay.
Hey, people, it's good to see y'all, man. Stay tuned, man. We got a great show for you. And even though they're always interrupting me, please use the time today.
For good reason, we're interrupting him. Not for nothing. All right.
Say it, he did.
No celebrity death, so
That's a good
Okay,
thing.
that's a good thing.
no contention there. So we can move right to the news. What's in the news, Nikki?
Oh, I was going to talk about the rocket ship that just went up, the Blue Origin. And I thought it was just so funny because how Terrence says nobody went to the moon.
These motherfuckers barely left the atmosphere.
And everybody listened. They had this thing on Facebook, and it was so funny because people were commenting. Because Gail was like, "Have you ever been in space?" And somebody was like,
Bitch, you ain't been in space.
"You didn't even go to space."
So
Like,
what do you think now about the moon?
I don't know.
It opened your eyes. Am I right or wrong?
A little bit.
Okay, then. It opened my cousin's eyes, too. We never landed on the moon. That's neither here nor there. I'm not going to that diatribe. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're going in a fucking airplane, right? You go up about 30,000 feet, you're in space.
They was there for 11 minutes
Yeah.
and came back down. But I was trying to see how much they paid for them seats, and they're not telling. But in 2021, when another group of people I went, they said they were auctioning the seats off, and one of them went for $29 million. One of the
In
seats.
2021?
Yeah.
These are joy rides, basically.
Basically.
That's what they are.
You got rich people
Rich people. Yeah.
selling seats to rich people.
Well, tell people who owns these rockets, first off.
Okay, Elon Musk owns the rockets that they went up
It
on last time,
was Bezos
and
on early.
Bezos owns the ones that they went up on before.
Okay, okay.
So this last trip was
The two richest motherfuckers walking the planet,
Yeah,
Right.
in other words.
they're playing with the toys.
And they're using you motherfuckers
Yeah.
as
Well, his woman went this time.
crash.
So.
I say crash test dummies. Who went?
His woman.
Guinea pigs.
Which one woman?
Whoever he's married to now.
Elon Musk?
Bezos.
Well, I'd send my woman up there too.
He's got a girlfriend.
If I listen, if you got a
Yeah.
life support, if you got a life insurance policy, and she wants to be stupid and talk to you all kind of ways,
Yeah.
you want to go to space?
I
That's what he did.
I looked at highlights from the show where they
They didn't even really go anywhere though.
they blasted off. But to me,
Was it really a blast off?
they was just risking their lives for nothing.
From the blast off, like the blast off was the most dangerous part of the takeoff.
They were risking their lives because
Right.
Elon's blown up some shit.
I know,
before.
right?
Well, hold on a second. Was it Elon's? Yes.
Yeah.
He's had 2 that were blown up the last year,
Yeah.
within the last year.
In 1 year,
Yeah.
that's a lot of blowing up.
Yeah.
I mean, NASA
Guess
only
who paid
blew
for
up
that?
2 motherfuckers. NASA
That's
blew up
what
2
you heard
rockets.
about.
They blew up 2 rockets in like 30 years. This
Right.
fucker blew up 2 in 1 year.
It was less than that.
God damn.
It was like within 3-4 months. To be
Man,
honest. But who am I to talk about?
But you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Well, they were saying it was fake because they had a picture of it and they said, "Why is the door open?" It's
Well,
like the door was still open.
so hold on a second. Time out. We
Uh-oh.
can't, I don't want to talk about fake and pictures and this, that, and the third. Let's not do that because it's going to open up a can of worms that y'all don't want to answer.
Listen, back in 1969,
68.
have you ever heard of this?
Yeah.
We
I
had,
wasn't even born.
okay. It doesn't matter if you're born or not. There's a such thing as history that they keep track of.
His story,
Okay.
not real stories. His story.
It's just the name of it, man. That's the play on words.
It's semantics. I get it. Okay, go ahead, though.
They had the most powerful rocket to date back in 1969. They will not even use a powerful rocket like that anymore because they're afraid of blowing up. Now, we used that rocket back in 1969. It was a big, bad, powerful rocket.
It wasn't that
And
powerful.
it blew motherfuckers to the moon.
It did
man.
blow to the moon.
It blew them to the moon, Jay.
TJMP. Jamski. I call it Jamski. It did blow to the moon.
Why did he look at you like that when he said that?
Because
So
he's funny. He's hilarious. And guess what? That might be another fucking meme where everybody laugh at his ass. But what I'm trying to tell y'all, we know, you know, and he knows we didn't go to the moon then. And I'm done with the argument.
Okay, you done?
I'm
I'm
done.
not done. You did go
You
to
can talk.
the moon.
You can talk all you want.
The big, powerful rockets that was dangerous. It could have blew them to hell. It could have blew them into obliteration. It could have obliterated the fuckers, but it blew them to the moon, Johnny.
Well, how'd they get back?
It blew them to the moon.
How did they carry the car there?
There ain't
How
no.
about the move, the cameras and shit? You know what? Let's
Have fun, man.
until we do
They was kicking it
until
on the
we do
moon.
a podcast.
You know that?
Until we do a
They
podcast.
got bags of shit on the moon from the astronauts. They left bags of shit. They shit in the bag and threw it on the moon.
So they
They
literally
can
on the
see
moon.
that from a telescope. You could get to a telescope, man, and see the bags of shit that they left on the moon. That was cool.
Hey, y'all. Until we have this podcast about the moon and the landings on the moon,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about it.
All right.
So this is a show in itself, and I'm gonna give. I got a lot of information that I gathered because you know I don't only hunt. I gather.
Ooh.
Y'all see that? Y'all
Ooh.
Big bad-
see how they double team me? Can I find someone out there who's gonna help Johnny?
You don't need no help. You're fine. You're doing a great job.
You do a
Johnny.
great job.
Yeah. No help necessary.
Ain't that a bitch? Somebody gonna help me.
All right, Johnny, listen.
Oh, y'all listen.
Nikki, do you watch The White Lotus?
No,
You know what it is.
I don't watch
I
TV.
don't think she watched
You don't
anything
watch
white.
TV?
Not much.
So what are you coming up with all this time you're not watching TV, wasting your time on TV?
I don't think she watched anything
Like
white.
curing
She watch-
cancer or
she
I
something?
listen to music all day.
Oh,
You don't look anything white, do
so
you?
it's a different
Not even no damn
form
thing.
of entertainment.
He talking about my white feet.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
Terrence,
Them motherfuckers was pale as a motherfucker.
listen,
You want
Terrence,
to talk about them? You see these walls? She put her feet up there, you couldn't see nothing.
Terrence said if you're gonna wear shorts, y'all need to pre-tan.
Oh, yeah, I did say about white women. Listen,
So
this is my favorite time of the year.
Nikki
It's
wore,
getting warm,
Nikki wore sandals today.
and her feet, they look like, what's that name? It's Snow White. The feet was white as snow.
T. Crowe can't help but to look at a woman's foot.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So
Well, at least the toes are painted. Hey, listen, they look real nice, too. I'm going to give you credit for it. Give me some. Hey, this is for the show.
Shut
That's
up.
wrong. Why probably offensive. Our toast is done.
But I'm extra pale.
But see,
Apparently.
Pale's a motherfucker. You understand me?
Pale
When
toes.
my dude knocks say pink toes, them motherfuckers ain't pink, they white.
You might want to consider that as a nickname, Nikki.
What?
Pink toe.
Pink
Pale
toes?
toes.
Pale toe. Yeah.
Pale toes.
That's your nickname. Pale toe. How about that?
So even when your toes is tan,
Team, you
Oh
still
my
pale
God.
toe.
you put pale toes.
That's her nickname, pale toe.
Pale toes.
PT for short, people. So when you ask coming in, say PT, we know what you mean. Pale toe.
Toes in the house.
Yeah. Pale toes in the house. Pale toes. Pale toes.
I didn't know this was going to be such a controversy. I'd have wore some boots or
No,
something.
you do good damn well we're going to do fucking toes. Hey, listen, if you're lucky they ain't got no crust and dirt between the toes, we be talking about that too. And you know how them motherfuckers like they been rock climbing? Oh my goodness. Ugh.
Yes.
Okay.
I have
Listen,
seen
we don't want
those.
to talk about that. We don't talk about that.
All right. Jay Vader.
Yes, sir.
You know what the White Lotus is, the TV show?
No. Talk to
You're
me.
not familiar?
I mean, listen, I don't watch a lot of TV because I'm always working. I'm always trying to serve the people. I'm always trying to do good things for the people.
Well, I was going to ask you guys about the actress who is on the White Lotus. She has buck teeth. Okay? Have you heard of it? This is a news story. She has buck teeth. You got to look this
I'll
up.
look her up. We're supposed to have a news lady here. You're fired.
Mare. Where's
Fired.
she at? Where's she at? She never showed up.
Man, listen, she's fired.
No call, no show. Fired, Mare.
Yeah, you're fired. And we got a job. Hey, listen, we got a job that we're going to offer to somebody here shortly at the end of the show. So stay tuned. So it's called the White Lotus?
Yeah.
How the fuck is Johnny Vader the fucking news guy?
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
So, yeah.
You're the only one with glasses that can see.
No, I got good reading glasses.
Oh, yeah,
So-
yeah. You got reading glasses.
But I already know what I'm talking about here.
Wow, okay, that looks nice right there.
The White Lotus.
Hey, you know what? In 4 to 18 more days, some bald eagles will be born in this area. I thought I'd let that know, but that's my bad. I love the
The
ecosystem.
species that is only
It's called White Lotus, right?
endangered.
I don't know if they're still endangered.
Are they not anymore?
I don't know. Because oh shit, she got dark hair.
No. I don't think so.
I'm gonna look at the cast here.
It's
Because
possible.
there's something. Okay, Jennifer Coolidge. Oh, the white chick, Jennifer Coolidge, blonde, older.
No, she's this is second.
How old is she?
That's the first season. This is the third season.
Why are they talking about her teeth? What's going on?
All right, she got buck teeth.
What's her name? There's so many
See, I
people.
can't
Oh
remember.
my god. There's so many people in here. I can't go through all these people. Don't. Okay, just tell me what you're talking about. Hold on a second. Who's in season 3? This new
Yes.
season, right? Okay, I got it right.
Who's the actress with big teeth on the White Lotus?
Oh.
That's what she looks like.
Jennifer Coolidge,
That's younger.
Amy Lou Wood. Oh wow. Okay, what's wrong with her? Well, she's up there.
Big teeth.
I seen you past her. She was up at the top.
Well, you know, Amy
Right
Lou,
there.
here she's right here. Oh, okay,
I
right
think she
here.
looks pretty.
Okay, so what? She's buck tooth.
All right.
Do you understand what buck teeth women can do?
Oh,
I'm not going to talk about that
Jesus.
right now.
A good looking girl.
No, they can eat corn and everything like that.
Oh,
A good looking girl,
I'll tell you what they-
but she's got some teeth
She's buck tooth, so what?
flaring out there. I thought you guys would have heard about this.
What? No, I never heard about it.
SNL done a sketch
They worse than
called
us.
The White POTUS, where they put the Trump family
They're worse than us.
in those roles of the White Lotus.
Okay.
It's a very popular show on HBO.
Which her teeth aren't as bad as they showed it because they're not as bad as they portray. She's buck tooth. Maybe they are. Maybe they are.
And
She's got them fixed to close the gap. But you know what? Oh well. So what? You're Bucky.
Did she
so
have a
they
gap?
had one of their actresses on the SNL portray her, and they had fake teeth in. It was very funny. I seen the sketch. I was laughing.
How did she respond to that?
Not very well.
Well, of course not. Because
She was offended.
well, I would be too, because that, you know what? That is something, let's make fun of someone. And that's what comedy is. Comedy, we're making fun of someone. But we're making fun of your downfalls and your tragedies, right?
Yeah.
But your teeth? That's something that you can't control. You might be a nerd or that's because your parents made you a nerd, and you're a nerd for a reason.
Well, I'm
We
sure
can make
she
fun of
has
that.
money to get them fixed. She probably just
Exactly.
wants to be different.
Exactly. And that's
What's
what
wrong
I
with being-
said.
what's wrong with being
and
different?
That was my opinion.
So what's wrong with being different? Then?
I said, listen, there's nothing wrong with being different. If you want big teeth and you're a successful actress, you got to deal with people making fun of your teeth.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't whine about it. Don't cry about it, because SNL makes
Damn
fun
thirsty.
of SNL makes fun of people every week. Every week. Are you okay?
No, I'm great.
You gonna be all right?
He almost drowned trying to get some cherries.
You know, I got a machine pumping my lungs.
And they still in the glass too, both of them.
I got
You
one.
didn't
You
get
give me 3.
Oh, okay. Excess cherries. Almost choked our co-host to death with excess cherry. Nikki's like to be excess when it
No,
comes
she's
to
a
alcohol.
silent fucking killer.
Yeah, when it comes
We
to
got a
alcohol.
fucking co-host, right? Dover, we've been doing this for
Yeah.
years, and we got a co-host that's trying to kill us.
Co-host, she's excessive when it comes
What's
to
fucking laughing?
pouring drinks. She'll pour you extra
She's trying
everything.
to give you alcohol poison that night.
Yeah, she loaded me up. Goddamn. I said, goddamn, I got a face. Goddamn it, woman.
I think I was
loaded me
drinking
up.
water at that time.
Ooh, here, take some more.
Just because
Are you really trying to kill us?
it's fun.
Okay.
Oh, that's sadistic. You know that, right?
But this actress said that she was offended that SNL sketch.
Okay, well, too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad. You don't have to go any farther. I know where you're going with this. She's
Yeah.
offended because of her teeth, right?
Yeah.
Too bad. You know what? When you become part of what they call it, lore and common lore and genre,
Mhm.
because you're in this thing called show business.
Uh-huh.
Show business means you're on for show.
Yeah.
Like, say we get big, and they make fun of you, Nikki.
Mhm. Say something.
Are you really going to be mad at that?
Say something gets big besides my belly.
Well, then guess what else gets big?
My dog.
I'm not saying that about you. It's about my feet.
Oh, your feet.
But anyway, if they want to talk bad about me, listen.
Yeah.
If they say something about your dong, say it don't get big enough, I fucked your mom.
Yeah.
We can always come back with something, and more people gonna hear what we gotta say than they gotta say.
Yeah.
They can talk about you all you want.
Mhm.
Your bank account
People
doesn't
talk
reflect
about
that.
you now. You're not even famous. People literally talk about you probably in your own hometown. So what?
Right.
Who cares?
And guess what? I've never
I'll
cared.
lose no sleep.
I would agree with them.
Here's
And guess what I would do then? Whoever's talking about me, you make me real mad now. Remember what Too Short said?
But here's the thing.
And I take that shit personal because that's what I used to do. But now I'm a different guy.
Yeah.
I look at them and be like, really? That's all. That's the best you got to do is to talk about me. And I'm on TV and people can see me, right? I'm chasing my dream. I got my dream. Why are you upset with me and making fun of my shortcomings? But I caught my dream. How many people can say they chased their dream and caught it?
Yeah, she did. She
1% of 1%, right?
She chased her dream.
And caught it.
Yes.
How many people can say that? That's right there. That leaves you.
Well, any kind of physical appearance, you can literally change. So who cares?
And the thing is with this actress,
But she's not changing her teeth though.
just actress.
I wouldn't either,
But she
just 'cause somebody's-
chooses not to change her teeth. You know who I feel sorry for?
Who?
It's not $1 million actresses.
It's her. There are other people who are buck too.
No.
Who you feel sorry for?
I feel sorry for kids with cancer. It's just like Jada,
Right. Well,
who had the bald head and was like, Chris Rock made fun of my
oh
She has
God.
alopecia.
I don't even
my
wanna talk about that.
alopecia.
You're fucking May, June, July, and August.
Nobody's alopecia's never killed anybody.
Alopecia never stopped you from giving that pussy away.
Okay, right to August.
Now, which motherfucking Will Smith would step to me?
Yeah.
Your wife's a hoe.
Yes. So just
She
like
ain't
this.
no
Hey,
hoe.
listen,
Just
she
'cause
not.
he was messing around too. They have an open relationship. Don't make her a hoe.
Oh,
Yes.
listen.
It don't make her a hoe.
No. Just because two people do the same thing, they both could be hoes.
What's up? Okay.
She could be so she's a hoe.
Right.
She's a hoe.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but you're trying to say that because she was.
No, I am saying it because of that. Why else would I not?
They
I'm
have
not
an
talking
open
about you got an open
marriage.
marriage, right? Let's
So
say this.
what?
I'm glad we got a woman because she always wants to interrupt this type of shit to take up for them, and this is where Johnny gets them. You know what? You got an open marriage, right? Is Will fucking his daughter's friends?
Who knows?
Have you found out about that?
No, but
Okay, then
just
that
because you
means
found out about
okay.
it.
That means The odds are
So
he's
what?
fucking other chicks out on the outside that's keeping away from the household to keep away
I
from
think
him.
it'd be the ego because
So you think it's cool for her to fuck her son's best friend?
if that's what she wants to do, if they have an open marriage.
Oh,
I mean, I personally wouldn't do it, but
okay.
happens
Now,
all the time, B.
Dover, it does. But when men knock off their daughter's friends, well, how they looked at?
Oh, they do
Nah,
it. They do it a lot.
Yeah, and guess how are they looked at?
Like regular men.
No, they're not.
I mean,
Tell the truth. If your dude,
Like scumbags.
yes, thank you.
Look
If you knew,
creepy, but
Yes.
but you're saying
happens.
it's okay for her though.
It's very creepy.
Nikki, you can't have a double standard.
no, you can't because you always talk about double standards.
Yes, I'm not having a double standard, Nikki.
Yes, you always talk about double
the men.
standards.
Yes, I do. But the
And you
men
said-
are wrong. The men are wrong for
You
fucking.
always talk about
Listen,
double standards like
you
women
think-
can't do what men
No,
do.
you damn
Women
right.
d- But
And guess
she
what?
did.
And guess what? You damn right she did.
She
And I said the men are wrong for doing
And Johnny Vader called her a hoe. I'm sure
she
she's
got
not a hoe
criticized
crying.
for it.
Oh, well.
that. She's a hoe. You can't fuck
She
your.
was getting her back broke.
She getting bulldozed by August, and you think it's okay? See what I'm saying, women?
I
See?
think it's
You see, people? I told y'all a long time ago we gotta have a show why we love sluts because women love them more than we do, and it's proven. You prove it every week. Oh, look! I ain't mad at you. So hold on a second. Time out, real quick, though. Before we go.
A-okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Okay.
Go ahead.
Would you ever fuck one of your son's
I
friends?
would not.
Why not? You said it's okay for her to
Yeah,
do it.
why not?
I mean,
not?
I just wouldn't.
Why?
That's not my preference.
Okay,
I've never went that young
but why not?
because I don't like him that
Is
young.
it? Hold on a second. Is it because of a personal preference or because you think it's morally wrong?
I would not fuck one of my son's friends.
Because
First
of
of
a
all.
personal preference or morals?
Both.
See,
But you just answer the
I'm
question.
okay. So what? I'm okay that she did it. I'm not judging her. I don't care.
You just said it's morally wrong.
I don't care.
This is women's over. This is hey people.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying
understand women.
morally for me, some people don't have morals.
So but when guys who have morals, you judge them.
A lot of America judges them.
Oh
Um,
God,
It's not just
Nikki.
me. America,
You're right. It's not just you.
and we see it all the time.
We do.
We be
But
like,
I'm just asking you.
y'all be
You
ashamed
don't
of
want to
yourself
judge
messing with
her.
that little
You don't want to
girl.
judge her.
How many grown men have you seen picking up girls from high school? 'Cause I was one of them.
getting picked up from high school?
Yeah, by grown men.
I would
by
never
a
do
grown
that.
man?
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
You were like getting out of high school and a grown man was picking you up?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
You're
is that
17?
morally wrong?
I was
Yes
15.
or no? Yes or no? Is that morally wrong?
And now that I'm older, yeah, it definitely
Okay,
is.
so why are you
But when I was
excusing
younger, I
Jada?
didn't know. Like,
Why are you excusing Jada then?
because mind your business.
What
we
if those
gotta
are-
mind our business from now.
Oh, Nikki, you're playing both sides of the street.
No.
You can't say mind your business, sweetheart, if you're letting this go on and that was wrong, but mind your business over here. If it's wrong for the goose, it's wrong for the gander.
Guys do it all the time.
And I think it's wrong for them too.
Do you?
Yes. I call them as I see them as well. You got
So you don't think how old do you think the age gap should be? Like 15 years?
Hell no.
So here's
You mean 15 as far as like
15 years? Like a 30-something-year-old can mess with a 21-year-old? Or
I don't agree with that because I would never
I mean, I'm just asking.
I was like 10 or 11, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
I think if a woman's 21, she's living on her own,
Uh-huh.
got her own crib,
Yeah.
all bets are off. If a dude's 21, I take a little farther for a dude. If a dude's 17, 18, and he's kosher, he's on his own.
Oh, so it's okay.
Yeah. But I don't think it's okay for you to mess with my son's best friend. Like, I would never mess with my daughter's best friend. And you would never mess with your son's best friend. I'm not talking about the age gap, because the age gap, they were both legal consenting adults.
I know, but it's
What I'm saying is, for you to be a grown woman in your 50s or 40s,
she was in her 40s.
No, she's our age. She's
I know,
my age.
But
I don't know how old.
this was a few years ago.
So she was in her early 50s.
I don't know how
Or
old Jay
She's
is.
like early 50s
or
or
late
late 40s. But he was like early 20s.
Early 20s?
Yeah, he was in his early 20s. Yeah, he was in his early 20s. He was legal age, and she was legal age. But it's
9
the
times
issue
out of
of,
10, he was probably pursuing that.
I believe that.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. And
So
she's beautiful, too.
She is beautiful.
He probably seen her toes.
Oh, well, hell's bells.
and decided, I want to hit that
Because her toes.
she got nice toes.
He was probably just seeing how she was
no,
being neglected at home.
Listen, I'm just saying that
Really?
I don't feel sorry for Jada.
I don't either.
You guys got off.
I don't feel sorry for August either.
You guys got off on a tangent that was a very
Because she's
and
looking at one
it
side.
doesn't matter. You came right back around.
I said, I think it's good.
He came right back around and agreed with me.
You can't say it's good for. Now, I agree with you on that half, but you say it's bad on the other half.
What's the other half?
We just went over this. What if the guy was older and taking advantage of his daughter's friends?
It happens all the time.
That's not the question. The question
I'm
is,
saying,
how do you feel about that?
how many years apart are they?
It's daughter, father.
So why is there a double standard though?
It's not. I don't think it's cool. Like, I would never mess with my daughter's friends. And they're all grown now.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
either.
that's weird.
That's weird.
It's weird.
But she messed with her son's friend. I said,
That's
if it's weird for me to do that, it's weird for her to, like, if my woman would mess with my son's friend, ew. Or if I mess with my daughter's friend, ew. Like,
do you think that did something to Will's ego?
Yes, I do.
It was
yes.
more public. It was
because it was public. I think it hurt
Yeah.
him. I think it hurt him bad.
Yeah, it was more public.
I think that hurt him because that's his son's friend. You know what Will did with August? Will showed him how to make music. Will was treating him like his son, and he's bagging his wife.
Do you think he knew?
No, Will didn't know. Listen, I know they got a fucked up marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way he knew. Because when she broke it, he knew before they did the red carpet thing, right? Or the round table. But when he's at the round table, you see his eyes well up. He was hurt. That's why he smacked Chris Rock. He took that pain out on Chris Rock.
Yeah.
And listen, as a man, we don't know the pain because we're not in that situation, but we felt pain similar to that. That's pain. And he was in pain. But I digress.
Yeah, but that's fine. What you were talking about. The point that I was bringing up here, the story, is that
too bad I don't have the phone here so people call in because I don't want to call in on that.
They could call in.
Tell them the number.
The number to call in to the show is 937-629-4787. So if you want to call in and chime in, or even talk about something that we're not even talking about right now,
they're not going to say nothing.
Feel free to do so. Still got a phone.
Tell you what.
It's ready and available.
Ask your question, Dora.
Anyway, no, we were talking about. I said I don't feel sorry for Jada because Will made the excuse that he smacked Chris Rock because he made fun of his wife's medical condition. And I said, what medical condition? She cut her hair because she wanted to cut her hair.
Right.
Okay. She didn't have to cut her hair. Who I feel sorry for is kids with cancer.
Right.
Who cut their hair off.
They don't cut it. They lose
because
it.
They're going through radiation treatments.
They lose it.
They're going through radiation treatments. And then other kids make fun of them not knowing what's going on. That's what I feel sorry for.
Right.
Not Hollywood superstars who cut their hair off and they're still beautiful with the bald head. And everybody's fine. Right. Everyone's fine. Okay, there's no need to smack anybody. You're fucking this dude because you want to. And
your son's friend. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
It's not because I think if I don't mean to cut you off your diatribe or nothing like that. I'm just saying if she's fucking Tom, who's over here, it's a different situation for Will. You're fucking my best friend's son who stayed with us.
Yeah.
Why this motherfucker, we let him stay with us. I'm going away to do a movie to make us 20 more million.
Yeah.
Bitch, you open your motherfucking legs up and let this kid bulldoze you. And he's bulldozing you because he's on you.
So when you have an open relationship, it has to be like...
Is it open?
Yeah, I've always heard it was open.
You heard.
The rumors was this.
Yeah.
That's the rumors, but evidently it wasn't open.
Yeah, no.
Evidently it wasn't open.
Well,
why is it
messes with
evident?
other people too.
Because the way he acted.
You're going to react.
I think his ego got hurt.
No, an open relationship.
Because he knew she was
Have you ever been in an open relationship?
Pound town.
Have you ever been in an open relationship?
No.
I mean,
not just
unknowingly, yeah, definitely.
You ever been in an open relationship?
Well, motherfucker don't come home.
I would
Well-
never agree to that.
Me neither.
There's no point in being with
But
the person
what kind
that's
of
going to be
what kind of
open.
stipulations?
If you,
Well, I can tell you those. I was in one, and we were never serious. I think I might have been 21 or 22, and we agreed that we were gonna see each other. This is like when I'm in college. We went to the same school. You know, we both played on the basketball team. She's a female. I'm talking too much, but make it so bad. We had an open relationship, right?
Yeah.
I even had a girlfriend she knew nothing about. And listen, this is my high school girlfriend, right? I hope she ain't watching. But it was a open relationship. And so I'm thinking, what's an open relationship? You know, I'd never heard about this shit. This new millennial shit, right? But you got to think about it. We come up in the 90s. This is like 91, maybe.
You had
90.
always had an open relationship, though.
You watch your mouth. So it's like 90. So I'm thinking open relationship. Like, damn, what's that mean? We screw who we want to screw, do what we want to do.
So it's a title.
I'm
Okay.
like this. I'm for that because we just kicking it then. So I didn't put any force into being like, you know what, I'm for you and you for me. Open relationship means we're seeing each other, and when we do, because in my mind, I had that made up for everybody I was talking to at that time.
Right.
Listen, I know you got dudes, I got chicks. And we can be on the same team when we get together.
So it's just a thing. There's no arguing because you know you doing you.
Yeah,
and I'm
so
doing
I
me.
thought that's an open relationship,
So
right?
it's cool, yeah.
But I don't think you're gonna go knock off my goddamn son. Friends. I didn't have kids at that time. But listen, if she would be like, well, just hypothetically speaking.
So there has to be rules to an open relationship.
Well, not really rules, but there.
No cousins or brothers or family.
I think relations from one DNA to the next, not cousins. You could knock my cousins off. I'm like, because I'll take some of theirs. But what I'm saying is this. I was thinking like, damn, don't knock off my brother unless I let you know. And then, you know, I would always give him like, yeah, you have my cousin, my brother. I was down for that. But if I had a son at that time, no.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to knock off your daughter or her friends. Listen, just because we're open doesn't mean everything is free.
It's a code. Huh?
It's a code. So Jada, listen.
She might not have planned that.
Oh my God, you're
It's
giving her an
unspoken.
excuse.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if she
Yeah, she don't plan or not. There's an unspoken
You know, that's
rule.
maybe he was butt naked in the bed when she got out of the shower.
No.
excuse.
Okay, that's one.
There's
See,
no excuse.
this thing we can't talk about. I don't know about what you're talking about, but listen.
Is he so hot she couldn't resist? Is that what you're saying? He's so sexy.
But
she didn't.
listen,
No.
Just saying.
Dover, if we're in an open relationship, you're not going to knock off your son's friend or girlfriend or
No.
your daughter's best friend.
No.
We don't look at them girls like that.
No, not at all.
Do you look at your son's friend like so?
Hell
Jada,
no.
number one, was off
Absolutely
limits
not.
because she looked at her son's friend like that.
Yeah.
I've never looked. Listen, all my daughters, they're friends. I got 2 daughters, and their friends are of age, and they're pretty girls. I've never looked at them like that.
Right.
Like, ugh. I look at them like that's my daughter's friends, and I look at them as a father figure. Like if they needed something, they can come to me, and Johnny will help.
I wonder what made her do that though. Like,
What made her do it? She's a fucking freak.
like, was he really pursuing her, or
Who
was
knows?
her marriage like really unhappy?
Man, listen, there's
like
no
these teachers messing with these kids. I mean, there's
that's the freak in them.
there's something going
There's
on.
something wrong with them.
Right. This was the rumor in that specific.
There's no way you
situation
look at your fucking son's
that.
friend and be like, I want to knock him off. Or I look at my daughter's friend like, you know what? Hey,
Right.
she's fine. I want to knock her off. No! You're a sadistic motherfucker if you do that.
We're gonna go to break.
Yeah, go to break on that. That's just sick. Make me.
It's
But
time
you
to
could be
break.
like Woody Allen and raise them and then marry him.
We'll be right
That's
back.
What's his name? Woody. What's his name?
Yeah.
Woody.
That's Woody Allen did that.
Right
Did he
after
die yet?
this.
I don't know.
Because he married that little Chinese chick that they raised. That's sick.
It is.
It's so Jada Pinkett did some white people shit.
No.
I think she did. And Nikki, you're not, well, according to them toes, you're white as hell. But that's the way you act is not. I don't know. The motherfucker's white as hell. And listen, people, I don't know what's going on, but I would never touch one of my friends, my kids' friends. No way. Listen, if I was single and out on the market, no way. Listen, there's no way you could do that. Who does that?
Right.
And she did it. And I don't see how you can give her a pass.
I don't care. I'm not giving her a pass. I just simply.
You gave her a pass.
I'm not giving her a pass. I'm just saying I don't really.
Man, listen.
I think it probably happens a lot.
It does. But here's the thing. If y'all know my daughter, and my daughter found out one of her friends came at Johnny like that, she's killing somebody. And she ain't killing me. And I don't blame her. Because if one of my friends back in the day would have went at my mama, oh, no way. Listen.
Would you have ever messed with one of your mom's friends?
See, that's not on me. That's a whole different can of worms.
Oh.
But we're not going to talk about
I know too much.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. You understand me? Oh, no way. We're not going to talk about that.
Oh, no way.
That's a whole different can of worms. I messed with a lot of older women back in my day when I was young and in shape, and I was that guy. Now I'm old, fat, and married. You know what I mean? You was waiting to hear that one.
That's your go-to.
That's my line. But it's true.
Yeah.
And I don't do what I used to do.
Right.
I don't believe in
None
what
of
I
us
believe
do.
in.
Thank God.
Ain't that a bitch? I know.
All right.
Remember, you get your lips done?
Not yet.
Those lips.
Are you trying to be funny?
Oh, damn. You see that, people? She's about to swing on Johnny. You swing on me, you on camera. You think I'll make me one?
Yeah.
You didn't make yourself one.
You're listening to the best damn activist on the microphone. One hell of a podcaster and his co-host, Mr. T. Crowe and Anthony Scott Dover. One hell of a team. Sweet.
Sweet.
You're listening to a man who's so sexy it's completely ridiculous.
Did you see his face?
It's completely ridiculous. Completely.
He did like this.
Hey, she said it's completely. You know what the word completely means? There's no room for doubt.
Yes.
It's
Completely ridiculous.
Yes. Perfect. Anyway, we got off on a tangent.
Yes, so we got to go back to
with
the show.
Smiths. But we were originally, the point was brought up about the White Lotus actress who got mad because SNL made fun of her.
She can't
teeth.
get mad at that.
And I said exactly because she could have got her teeth fixed if she got enough money, fame, you know what I'm saying?
If she's rich enough to get her teeth fixed. Listen, if I get my teeth fixed, you can get yours fixed.
Mm-hmm.
My mama could have got mine fixed when I was young. You can get yours fixed now. I chose not to.
You know, if she was that worried about it, she would have got her teeth fixed. She's not that worried about it. Now she's acting like...
And it didn't cost her a job. She's still making millions.
Right.
So,
yeah, they still hired you on one of the more popular
I'm sure
shows.
she got picked on in school for him too, so she already knew. No.
Come on, she wouldn't do that.
It's a joke.
So
we're
anyway,
science.
I thought you guys would be familiar with the story. You weren't, but that's okay. You still was able to render your opinions about.
I had a whole lot of stories here. And which ones we don't get through,
the actress.
I will bring up the next time.
You know that Elon Musk has a lot of children.
He's got 11. Is it 11?
I think 12.
More than that.
No.
They just found out about one that he was supposed to be keeping a secret.
Well, that's the transvestite daughter. But he's got I thought he's 11 or is it 12 kids?
I just said he had a secret.
But
child.
here's the story that just came out about Elon Musk.
Well, he's a trillionaire. Well, not quite. He's what is he worth? $348 billion.
Yeah,
he can afford all the kids he wants.
Here's the story that just came out about him. That he was banging one chick. He got her pregnant.
He's our age, right?
I don't know how old he is.
He's like my age.
If you say so, I'll take your word for it. It's not relevant right now.
It kind of is. To be a dad, when you start thinking
not really. Not when you're a billionaire. If I was a billionaire, I didn't want to have a kid. As you both know, I have an 11-year-old daughter that I have custody of.
Right.
Okay. I've taken custody of my daughter because I feel like I'm the best to raise her, and I'm going to do right by her.
Well, you are. Duh.
But Elon is not doing right by his kids. He's doing wrong by them. He hardly sees most of them.
He
He gives
just
them,
pays
all
for
he does
them.
is he gives them money, right?
Hardly sees.
He gives them, he puts
Yes,
money,
he does give them money.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Money doesn't raise you.
The
Money
only one
makes.
it seems like he messes with is that little ex.
Yeah, his name
Well-
is Kid X. How stupid is that?
Trump was on the
you
front
know why
line
he
when
named
Trump
him
had
X?
him that
You
day.
guys
He
know
was
why he
doing
named him
this.
X? You guys ever figured out why? He watched Malcolm X.
Okay.
Oh, Lord
That's what they
Jesus.
said. He watched Malcolm X, saw the power that Malcolm X had. And he said,
So he's obsessed with Malcolm X.
no, he's obsessed with the power that Malcolm X had.
Well,
he liked how Malcolm X
He changed the name to Twitter to X.
after his son.
He's a dumb asshole. That's the sign of a dumb asshole.
Well, I'm not going to argue that.
Of course, because you can't. Because you
No.
know he's a dumb asshole.
Not to say I'm not going to argue that. That means I'm
Right.
agreeing with you.
Yes, you're agreeing with me because he's a dumb
And
asshole.
people don't. Hey, I need to go back into witness
The
protection.
dude is a super dumb asshole. So here's the story. Elon Musk got a girl pregnant, offered her $15 million.
To get an abortion?
No. She says, I'm having a kid. I'm having your kid. He said, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'll give you $15 million and $100,000 a month until that kid is 18 if you don't tell anybody that
It's a
it's my
secret child.
kid.
Remember I told you? Yeah.
And the woman,
Hold on a second.
you're trying to calculate how much money that would
4.2
be.
million times 18, and she's giving it 15. Holy shit!
$100,000 a month.
Yeah, that's 1.2. That's 1.2 million a year. And hold on a second. Hold on. Where's the calculator?
And $15 million.
And 150. Or you said 15?
15.
Where's the calculator? Give it here. That's a lot of money. I might say that's mine. I just might.
What you gonna give her?
Shit, I ain't giving her shit. You had that with me. Hold on a second. Time out. 1.2 times 18 equals, holy shit, 21.6. Oh, God damn.
21 million
Oh, yeah,
plus
plus
15.
Oh, that's 36.6 million. Blame it on me. And let's get that money. Listen, I don't need another kid. We all don't need another kid. But God damn it, for $32 million, blame it on me. Fuck it. Just let me get half of that money and I'll raise that kid with you.
She must not have been on board because she
This
came
girl
out.
said no.
Yeah.
Because you know why she said no?
Why?
Because she knows what he's really worth.
Because she's a gold digger.
Yes. You took the words out of my mouth.
And she thought,
31.6 million can change your whole generation of people's lives, right?
Yeah, if somebody offers you 30 million.
That's 31.6. That's on top. Let's say 32 million.
It doesn't take that much to take care of a kid.
Hold on a second.
You can take care of a kid very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't need $30 million.
How much you said before?
To do it.
Oh, God damn. $32 million.
30
Listen, for one kid, $32 million.
For
And
one
you to
kid.
walk away and be like, blame it on somebody else.
15 million he offered her.
Yep, plus the
And
other residual
$100,000 a month.
till the kid turns 18, right?
Yes.
Pay me up front. And guess what I would say? I walk away.
This woman said no.
Guess what? I'm the woman, you're me. Johnny, he says he's going to give us $33 million. Get it? We're good.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Because you know what I can do with that money?
About that.
Oh, you damn right. Dover. It happens all the time for less.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers walk away from their kids all the time, and there's men like me.
So this
I'll
lady,
take on a kid for free.
this
You know
lady-
why I'll take on a kid for free?
Yeah.
Because the kid needs a life. And if I get with that woman, I don't give a fuck if you're with that baby dad or not. If I get with your motherfucking ass and you got a kid, I will do what I can to help raise that kid to be the best human.
This lady
Man,
said
listen.
no.
She's a gold digger because she knows what he's worth. She's going to end
I
up
ain't
with
saying
less.
she a gold digger.
What do you think, Nick?
She's
Don't
a
ask
gold
Nikki.
digger.
Don't ask.
What do you think, Nick?
I think she's a gold digger.
Okay. Nikki's on board.
Yes.
In agreement.
Wow.
She knows what he's worth. But she probably also wants him in the child's life.
No, you don't. He's an asshole.
He is.
She really don't want
I mean,
him
she
in her
laid
life.
down with him.
No. She why do women lay down with these rich dudes? We just talked about it.
Because they're rich.
Because they're rich. Is he attractive? Honestly.
He's not ugly. He's just
Really? Would you sleep with him?
freaking weird.
Would you fuck him?
He does look weird.
Would you
doesn't
fuck
Yeah,
him?
it's a
No.
Martian.
Would you fuck him?
he? I said no.
That's why
Okay,
he's trying to
now that's no. But now say you're at a bar, you had little drinks, and you find out he's worth
No.
348
He
billion.
don't even have no conversation. Like he's
Right.
something wrong with
So
him.
guess what?
He's a Martian.
He's like, I got
That's why
money.
he's trying to get that.
He's so rich.
He's trying to get
slow.
back to
He's so rich,
Mars.
he's weird.
He's slow.
He's
or
trying to
something.
get back to Mars because that's his home.
Right.
He's a
Oh
Martian.
my God. Yeah, you damn right on that one, man.
Yeah, big word.
Hell with that. No. That's why, man, listen, I'm trying to teach my sons and my daughters. I give them the real me. I don't give them the fake me. I don't give them nothing else. And listen, people going to tell you whatever you want to hear, and they're going to tell you whatever you don't want to hear. Fuck them. This is me.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting the real Johnny Vader,
All
Johnny
right.
Creek,
Yeah.
T. Crowe.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
getting the real.
Raw.
And listen,
Woo, 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 woo.
Yes. Jay Batesy.
you're getting the real.
Batesy, baby, Batesy.
Did you give your kids anything fake, though?
Huh?
Did you give your kids anything fake?
No.
You give your kids anything fake?
Mm-mm.
No. And my kids, whether they liked it or not, they got the real.
They got the
And then they say, damn, my dad's this, my dad's that. They went to find out, like, damn, he's like that. That's who he is. Listen, and Elon Musk is going to give this woman 32, what was it, 32, 33, 36 million?
Yes.
36 point something?
Yeah.
Let's just say 37 million. To walk away?
Mhm.
And you don't walk away?
She's a dumb bitch.
Well, guess what? You're a dumb bitch because, number one, whether you get money from him or not, he's not going to be in the kid's life. You got a man.
Right.
Take that money and be happy with the man.
And you're going to have to sue
Listen,
him.
it doesn't, like I say, I told everybody all the time, it doesn't matter whether you're the biological father of that kid or not. If you raise that kid, you raise that kid. That kid's going to love you.
Mm-hmm.
Take that 36 million and go start your life. Go start over. Fuck that. Yeah, you got lucky. You hit the lottery. You fucked a trillionaire.
Mm-hmm.
And he busting a nut in you because you're a tramp.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what?
Yeah, how do you know she's a trans? My goodness. Somebody told you that?
Did she make you wear rubber?
So what?
Okay, let's be real.
Make
Let's
her,
be
make
real.
her a trans?
You know who Elon Musk is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether no, let's keep it real. See, we give women all kind of passes. I know I'm going to catch all kind of shit for this.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to catch all the heat. Call the show all you can. Well, right into the show. I'm going to catch this heat. She knew who Elon Musk was, right, when she got with him. She knew. You mean to tell me she didn't make him wear rubber, right?
No, she didn't.
She have any other kids before
Happens
this?
every day, baby.
That they didn't mention that in the
Of
story.
course they didn't.
So I don't know.
You know why? And she's not even taking birth control.
Right.
You think she didn't tell him that?
She got off of it.
You
Soon
think-
as she found out?
No, I don't think she even got off of it. She probably wasn't even on it.
She said,
You listen. You think
Elon
she?
Musk?
Yes.
Fuck these pills.
Yep.
She threw me.
You think she took them or she didn't take them?
No.
You think she wanted to get pregnant or didn't want to?
She wanted.
Tramp. Didn't even know him. Knew she was a hookup. Knew she was a booty call. She knew from the rip.
How do you know that?
Because women know.
He could have been messing with her for the last 2 years.
No, he wasn't.
You don't know
No.
that.
No, no story.
Um.
No story.
All he knows is
Oh, whoa.
what he said
Listen, I don't. It doesn't
about
say.
the baby.
I'll tell you what. Without us
You
looking
don't
it
know
up,
their history.
without us looking it up, I guarantee you, I'll bet you a dinner. And I want
You
my
better
mother.
get that finger out my face.
My bad. Hey, people, I'm sorry. She wants to beat up Johnny. And Johnny goes back now. You understand?
I bet you a dinner.
I bet you a dinner.
I told you he does it all the time.
Listen, I bet you a dinner that she knew who he was. And you can find it out by looking it up. I bet you a dinner.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to, your dinner's Taco Bell, mine's Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, Taco Bell.
Yeah, you like Taco Bell. That's where you always go.
Yeah.
I hear you going there.
Yeah, because when we leave the show, it's supposed
But I hear you go there, so I'm thinking rallies. I go to Texas Roadhouse.
Because the show makes her want to eat Taco Bell.
It's, Texas Roadhouse ain't open at 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm taking you to Taco Bell, you taking me to Texas
You
Roadhouse.
ain't taking me no damn Taco Bell.
I bet, wait, I'm going to win anyway.
Mhm.
She knew who he was, and she knew
Mhm.
the repercussions. And she wasn't, on birth control, she's like, oh, this is my lucky day. Nut in me, nut in me, nut in me.
Yeah.
And she was being a slut.
Mhm.
I don't care what anybody's got to say about this or that and the third.
In the third.
Just the speculations is just.
No, that's what it is.
You don't know her.
I don't know her, but she did that.
Oh.
Why do you think that? Listen, if if she didn't do that, no, number one, she'd been like, you know what? I'm gonna hide this kid because he don't want to.
She might have really liked his weird butt.
You know what she would probably did? Told him privately, I'm pregnant. And he said, I don't care. I'm going to give you this much money. To write her off because he didn't want to be known. That's what we said earlier, right?
Right.
And she didn't go to anyone else. She went straight to him.
Yeah.
She's gold digging. I don't give a damn what anybody says.
She said no.
She's gold digging. She said no.
Now she's in the news saying that
Thank you.
he didn't
Give
her
Slut.
Even what he said he was going to give her.
Slut.
Give her the 15
Come on, Nikki, keep talking to me.
million or the 100,000 a
Come
month.
on. See? You're making my point.
And
How's that your point? Because he didn't pay her, that makes her a slut? That's your point. That's your point. Just because he says it loud, he thinks he's got concrete evidence. That's my point.
I kind of am right. You
This
know that.
is why he got cussed out the other day. I know it was. I
Why
don't
did-
know.
I remember we talked about
Why did he get cussed out the other day?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's
Why-
probably he was probably yelling at me.
Why'd you get cussed out the other day?
We don't know.
I don't
We can't
remember,
figure it
but
out.
you know what's funny?
You don't remember?
Here's the funny thing about it. No, because I was at work and I was talking to her. We had a conversation, right? We was talking about something.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're going to talk about this on the show, right?
And I had already
And
worked.
she had already said
16
something. She done worked
hours.
16 hours. So I'm like, listen, do you understand me? And she said something. What the fuck are you saying? I thought she was talking to somebody else. Next thing I know, the motherfucker started, motherfucker, you hear me? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I heard that loud and clear. Because nobody can hear on the phone. You heard on the phone, right, Dover? You can barely hear.
I haven't talked to you on the phone, have I?
Yeah, we have. We all been on three-way.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And you can barely hear, right? And I'm like this. I heard that loud and clear.
We can barely hear ourselves over
I mean,
you.
But I said, I heard that loud and clear.
Oh.
I'm like, well, shit. I start laughing like, wow.
So y'all had a communique problem.
No, she got mad about
A
something I said.
miscommunique?
I don't remember what I said, but
Because he's
somehow
just very opinionated. You know that.
I am opinionated.
And
Yes.
If you haven't had sleep, when you're sleep deprived, sometimes you don't want to hear Terrence's mouth.
Oh, okay.
But she called me and I said something, and she said something. I said something back. I don't remember what else, and I kept going. And then she's like, motherfucker this, motherfucker that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh. I'm like this.
She motherfuckered you up
And
down.
listen, I'm laughing the whole time, man. I'm covering my fucking mouth. You know, we got the things. I'm covering my mouthpiece. I'm like, I was like, and so when she was done, like, I heard that loud and clear. First time in our phone conversation, I hear you loud and clear. You really want to call me another motherfucker? She's like, well, I'm going to bed. Click. I'm like, oh, shit. So she calls me back about when she wakes up. And we just talk like nothing happened. Like, you know what, motherfucker? You know, you cussed me out.
Yeah.
I said, that was kind of cute. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I be needing naps.
I said, it was kind of cute. Because Nikki's always quiet, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, I can't hear you. What? Remember I always say, what? I said, I heard that shit loud and clear.
Loud.
And I kind of like
clear.
that. Man, well, you know what? We didn't get any of the topics over here.
All right, let's get to one of them.
Okay, listen. We can talk about, listen, I'm going to let you guys pick. The gay in Hollywood aspect, the FSU shooting, treating your side piece better. Let's go to that one.
Treating your side piece better?
Yeah. We got Nikki.
Hold on, what was it?
Treating your side piece better.
No, it was.
This is
the
Nikki's
topic-
show.
It wasn't about the side piece. The topic was why do men treat their side
No, it wasn't. Why do men?
piece? Okay.
It's like, why does everyone? Like this man and woman, period.
Okay.
Why do men or women treat their side piece better? They treat their number one. Me and you got into a little bit. Remember, we said we need a female voice. We got into it last week. Remember, Dover? A little bit. We didn't go too deep into it. That's what we're gonna get to with Nikki. Because I want to know why women, like the dude at the Usher concert. I got the idea from the Usher concert. For those of you out there listening, Usher, you know, he gets concerts where he gives strawberries and cherries to these chicks and he kisses them.
Cherries, yeah.
And he kisses them, like tongue kisses them and shit.
Who?
Usher.
Oh.
And the women go crazy when they get these cherries.
Mm.
Listen, he picks you out and you know you're getting them.
Mm.
And you gotta have a man, you can have a man or not. So you got a chance to say no. Because he picks you before, like you're right there in the front of the show. He don't got to go too deep. He can come out in the audience and pick you, you know what I'm saying? And so the one chick said, yeah. and she's been her dude for like 20 years.
Mm.
The dude was like, this bitch, and his exact words, I ain't calling her no bitch, people. He said, this bitch ain't never kissed me in public.
Mm.
She don't want to show public display of affection, no PDA.
Right.
And so he's like, damn, why not? I'm your man. We're together.
Right.
She's like, that's just not what I do. And so I feel this. And so I get it. So I'm not a PDA kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, it's just not
Affection.
kosher.
You know,
I like to go in a dark spot and I like to hide myself because it's not. I don't think it's kosher.
no public display.
No, it's
of
not.
affection.
I don't think it's a beautiful look. I just don't. I'm with her, but she's like, Usher was different. We're at a concert, and this was like a concert over a year old, right? And so it went viral. There was a film of them kissing in the chairs. He's like, hey, he goes to work, and they're like, ain't that your wife? His motherfuckers at work was like, ain't that your wife? He's like, yeah. Oh, ha, ha, ha. She with her girls. This motherfucker's tonguing Usher up and down, licking cherries like they his balls.
Yeah.
Doing some freaky shit. He's like, this bitch ain't never kissed me.
Kiss Usher.
That's so. Does that make it okay?
Is that what you say, it's Usher?
I'm just saying.
But everybody would get mad if I said it's Paul
I
Abdul.
wouldn't have kissed him because he was just kissing everybody else.
Not just that. That
What
motherfucker.
if he didn't kiss anyone else and you was married?
Well, do you guys know?
Yeah.
Usher got herpes.
Yeah, I heard that.
Mm.
I was going to say that too.
And that motherfucker's cross-contaminated.
Oh yeah,
You know.
I didn't.
What, with Diddy?
I
The
just
Diddy
didn't.
parties?
Remember that dude? Listen, I'm gonna talk anybody's business, but that dude in Atlanta sued Usher also gave him herpes. You gotta look it up. It's true.
Mm-mm.
And Usher's a cross-contaminator.
Oh.
Like 21 ounce maker. And listen,
Mm.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, whatever woman like, they like.
Mhm.
But here's the thing. That's neither here nor there with this story. That woman was like, this Usher. And when you got a name, it don't matter what you've done beforehand, is what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know that. They don't give a damn if you knocked off their best friend Dover. You know they like you right now.
Yeah.
So it's like what you doing now, Usher. I don't care. You're just getting bulldozed. You're bulldozing men. What are you doing for me now? Women are very forgiving. Men aren't.
Oh yeah.
Men are different than women in that aspect. I can tell you that.
Yes.
Because I'll be like, fuck you and fuck that horse you rode in on.
Mm-hmm.
But women aren't. They're like, oh my God, that's
Double
Usher.
standards.
Yes, but that's the way women are. Yeah, that's the way women are. You know it. So I guess he come up to her and gave her cherries and shit. It was on camera. It was at his concert. And the dude was like, my wife has never, in 20 years, they've been married for like 12. Been together for 20. She's never want to show any kind of public defense, public PDA, public display of affection.
Displays.
Which I get it. Because everyone's not like that. I'm not like that. I don't want to sit there and tongue kiss my woman or whoever I'm with in public. No. Show some class.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that. But now, if I'm going to be on concert and I'm tongue kissing Paul Abdul, I expect my woman or somebody to get mad at me. But guess what? He's dangling cherries and she's looking like they balls and put them in her mouth and deep throat them and shit. And he's putting his tongue down her throat. And she kisses him like she's never kissed another motherfucker a day in her life. You understand me?
I didn't know he was kissing him. I thought he was just
Oh no, he kissed her.
serving him cherries.
Yeah, he serves both. Because most of them won't kiss him. Because they know about his herpes.
Yeah,
They're
it was
like, oh, no.
public. Yeah.
That's public news.
Incurable.
But guess what? They don't see any marks around him. Like, shit, I can kiss this motherfucker right now. You know what I mean? Because you only catch herpes when they're busting out. I'm sure he wouldn't do a show when he has an outbreak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So but listen, women are starstruck individuals, so aren't some men.
Yeah. People are.
Yes. If Paula do have herpes and nah, Paula, we gotta wait. You take your motherfucking ass over there and bust them butts. And call me another day.
You're
But
a banger if she doesn't have an outbreak. Raw dog.
oh no way. No way.
Mm.
Well, condoms don't prevent herpes.
No, because herpes is skin touch.
Yeah.
If they're got a bust on skin and it's on your skin, condoms will help you. You better not touch that motherfucker when they got an outbreak.
So you're gonna bring it.
No, I wouldn't touch her. I would not touch her. But she touched Usher. And that's either, but he didn't have an outbreak. So let's just get that squared away. But the fact was, she was on camera tongue kissing him, and the man was like, damn, I've been with you 20 years. You can't kiss me like that. He divorced her.
Did he?
Yes.
Okay.
Right then and there.
Would you have divorced your
You
wife?
goddamn right I would have.
Would you divorce your husband?
Would you divorce your husband?
Kiss some chick on stage?
If he won't do that with you, and you've been with him for 20 years,
She kissed Paula Abdul on stage?
yes, there's no excuse, whoever it is. There's no excuse for that. And everybody's like, well, it's Usher. I don't give a fuck who it is. There's
I don't know if
stipulations.
I would divorce because
No, man, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Making out with a...
I've been asking you for 20 years to kiss me in public, and you tell me no because you don't believe in it. And this motherfucker that's got a known herpes case, known to do this, do that, and been bulldozed by men, and then you're gonna ask me to overlook that?
Yeah, you're right.
Man, fuck you and fuck him. Go to another concert. We're done. And he divorced her right then and there.
Damn.
What do you think about that, Dover? You would have gave her another chance?
No, because to me, I'm not starstruck. And so
Right.
I understand a celebrity.
Yes, I get that, but here's the thing, Dover.
If I was
we
to
get
meet,
it.
There's several females who are big stars. If I was to meet them, I'd be like, sweet. You know, says yes. But they're just a person to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I'm not going to just stand there looking stupid while my woman is making out with Usher. I don't care if he doesn't have her.
Here's the thing. He was at home.
Yeah.
She went on a girls' trip to the concert. So he wasn't there, per se.
Oh. But
so he's at home. Yeah. And he never knew that she kissed him and did this until the video came out.
Oh, later.
And then the video came out, and then he was like, he goes to work, and everybody's on viral.
They clowning me.
They're like, man, look at ain't this your wife? He's like, what? And then his friends like, y'all would never know. Like, I wouldn't know if your wife doesn't kiss you in public. I wouldn't know if your husband didn't kiss you in public.
He got embarrassed.
He knows it. That she's doing this shit, and everybody's like, look at your wife. And I'm like, if we had an open relationship, like, yeah, like, okay, I was getting pussy that night too. But it wasn't the case. The case was this motherfucker like, oh, for real? She didn't want to kiss me in public.
He's embarrassed.
Because no, it's not embarrassed. It's a pride thing. Like, you're my wife.
Yes.
I'm paying bills here. I'm taking care of this shit. I'm taking care of you. We're doing this together. And you're gonna do this with this motherfucker? I don't give a fuck he's saying songs or not. Where is he at when your fucking back's hurting? What the fuck's when you're sick? Call that nigga. That's what I'd be like. Call that nigga. You can't. Because what people don't realize, like Willie D said on this, Usher has a girlfriend that he goes home to every night. That she knows he does this for a show. That's part of his act. That keeps millions in their bank account.
Oh, yeah?
And she's okay with it. Because she knows he ain't breaking none of these feelings home. But you regular motherfuckers got to realize, you got to come back home to your life and your husband. And you're going to say, you're going to jeopardize your marriage?
I seen something similar with Bootsy.
Bootsy Collins?
Yeah, he
Bootsy or badass Bootsy?
Badass.
That ugly motherfucker? Yeah.
With the white girl in her
Bootzilla?
Yeah.
But man, listen, you're coming home to me now. And I'm working every day. You're at that Usher concert where I've been at work all day. And you don't want to tongue kiss me in public? Even we got a romantic dinner and you don't want to kiss me because you don't believe in public display of affection?
Yeah.
Public display of affection? Public display. Wow. I'm making words up.
Display.
Public display of affection. And you don't believe in it?
Yeah.
And you don't want to kiss me at dinner? Or you don't want to kiss me when we walk out the restaurant? But you're going to kiss this motherfucker in front of 20,000 people in an auditorium?
Yeah.
And suck cherries like they his balls?
Yeah.
Man,
yeah, buddy.
You know what he said to her? You know what he said to her? I'll holler.
Peace out.
Peace out. She came home to a divorce settlement. And he had it already pre-made in one day.
One day, huh?
Yeah. His lawyer, he had his lawyer ready.
Listen,
he told her, he found out, say we found out about this on Friday. Right? Oh, this is what we do. Okay. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He
Monday.
didn't even fucking with her. Monday, I'm going to work. He didn't go to work. He called in. He went to his lawyer. Shut up. And I want to notarize it.
Draw all that
He
shit
gave the
up.
papers to her that day. Take what you want. We're going to split it 50-50.
Yeah.
And I feel him. And everybody saying, you do? I'm like, oh, yeah. Don't treat another man better. This is a sneaky link thing that I'm saying. Why would you treat a side motherfucker better than you treat your man who's doing everything?
But he wasn't her side dude.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't side.
But we were talking about that one day.
Yeah, but
This
women
week.
do treat the...
And the men too.
But hold on a
And
second.
remember
Yeah,
I said
men
it's
do
because
too.
you don't have to
But
hit
hold
the
on a second.
bitch
Remember
at
what I told
home
you?
by the side
I'd rather
chick?
be the side nigga than your main dude.
Yeah.
I'd rather be the side piece than the main dude. Remember I
And
said
that's why a
that?
lot of girls don't mind being a side
You know
piece.
why I said I'd rather be the side piece? Because you're going to treat me way better than you treat your dude. You're going to. That's what they do. And I just want to know why that is. I'm not bringing nothing to the table. I'm not paying your bills. I'm not helping you. Why would you treat a side dude better?
You giving somebody a little bit more attention than what
No!
you
I'm giving you the attention you're getting from a side dude is that day.
It's exciting.
Yes, but you're doing things to me that you
You've
won't
done
do
it,
to him.
so tell us. Why
Or-
would you do it?
Yeah. Yeah, give us
Give
a
us a little T. Crowe history.
You've done it too.
a little.
I know, but you're acting like you don't know
No,
why.
I still understand it.
Let's talk.
I've never understood
You,
that.
okay, well let's hear.
No,
your
no.
opinion.
I want to understand your point. 'Cause
No.
I want to know.
What's
someone
your
else.
point? What's the male's point of view?
My point of view is I don't understand it.
Why
There's
did
no
you
way a
do
woman
it?
should
Why
ever-
was you okay with?
Being a side dude
Yeah, why was
because they was treating me great.
okay? So
Right.
women.
Why would they do it though?
Because I just told
You
you
never
why.
asked him?
What?
Because the marriage is boring. The side dude is exciting.
I'm not
They're
excited.
sneaking you around.
Well, back in your
You know what
20s,
I'm
you probably
saying?
was.
Yeah. Well,
Your
yeah.
30s.
Yeah. When you was doing it, it
Paw
was.
paw.
You was exciting.
I'm not excited.
You were.
No. We're not talking about me.
You
We're
might
talking about
be-
the whole case,
You might.
the whole
be-
scenario.
I know, but
This
we're
is bigger.
asking you.
Listen, what did Nino Brown say?
Every-
This is bigger than me.
Every side piece is more exciting than the married or
The man.
That's what they say.
long-term relationship.
Right. That's what they say.
So it's
I don't believe
not
that.
just you. So they might have thought you was boring too. They was like, this side piece is boring, just like my husband.
You guys will make me laugh.
But every other side piece is exciting. And
That's
so
make
I'm
me laugh.
having a great time with the side
I'm trying to get a
piece.
truth out.
I
Like,
tried
why is
to-
it?
And they're saying, the woman is saying, I tried to hook up with Johnny Vader, but he was weak. So I'm gonna hook up with some other side piece, and they're gonna be exciting.
And then they treat them better
Yeah.
than they treat their husband?
Yeah.
Why? Your husband's here. He's helping paying bills. He's taking care of you and these badass kids.
That's,
Well, why
That
you-
side piece don't want nothing to do with your kids.
that's,
But you're gonna blow his brains out.
that's right.
Listen, the dude at home's like, man, I ain't had head in 3 months, and
Yeah.
she's sucking his dick
Yeah.
every 5 seconds she get a chance.
Oh yeah.
That ain't cool.
Mhm.
And that's the only thing I'm saying is like,
If women
Why-
are satisfied, at
Why
home,
is-
9
why-
times
why
out
is-
of 10 they don't go looking somewhere else.
Mhm.
But I mean, you do
but
have
why?
cases.
But my question is, why when the dude at home can't get his brains blew out, maybe he will do things better.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, let's look at, like I always say, Johnny looks at both sides of the coins.
Yeah.
If you would treat him the way you treat that side motherfucker, maybe he will
That's
step
what
up.
a lot.
But
a lot of
why
women
would you
be
not
saying
blow his
about
brains
men
out?
Going out
They're blowing
stepping
their,
out.
listen,
Yeah.
people, this is the adult section. Why would they not blow their man's brains out the way they're blowing? Listen, you
Yeah.
would think these women never sucked a dick in their life dealing with their husbands or whatever, and then they go out there and suck him raw. And remember that time I told y'all about that break-in, that house break-in? Remember we talked, was it you or Dover?
Mm.
I said there was a break-in. The dude,
Yeah, you told me about it.
I didn't tell you about it. They broke in his house, right?
Mhm.
The dude was like, shit. The kids were all gone and everything. It was just him. They were supposed to be gone, but they stayed
Oh
home.
yeah, you told me about it.
And the only way to get away, she knew the dude was anxious and shit. So like he's sexually frustrated.
Mhm.
And the dude sit back while he's tied up. His wife's butt naked. She sucked this man's dick
To save him.
to save both of them.
That was
But-
nice.
Was it in front of this man? He's like,
I mean,
well, hold on a second. He never knew she had that in her, right? And he's like, damn.
fight or
never-
flight.
No, it ain't fight or flight. She used to do that shit in college, and we was talking about this. We don't give a fuck what you did in college because college is the college years 22 to 24. I mean 18 to 24. That 6-year span is a free pass for everybody. I give everybody a free pass. If you're not in a relationship in that pass, you can get gang bang, whatever. You can gang bang. That's a free pass. That's you coming of age. And I know most men don't want to hear that, but your woman was getting gang banged too. And everybody was getting their shit, and they was getting turned. You got to know, I'm a realist, and that's what I tell everybody. They was getting turned out. And from 18 to 24, Nikki, you know how we was back in the day. We and you didn't kick it. And you didn't kick it.
Gang banging?
Man, everybody was. It was a wild time. Not you, but I'm saying it was a wild time.
Nikki wasn't being.
Dover, you was wild too back then.
I've never been gang banged.
No.
I've never had a threesome.
I just said that just to throw it out. It was a wild time. But you can't hold that against anyone. We were growing up. We were finding out who we were.
Yeah.
But after that, you were
Holding
like
against him, Nikki.
No. After that, I'm just saying. After that, we grow up. We start having kids, and we start settling down. But what I'm saying to you is this dude and his chick, he saw her get gang. He saw her just give head, and he's like, damn. He said with both hands, and she was just doing what a woman does, and she was just turning him, this robber, out, right? He was like, he was a robber. He broke into their crib. This is a true story.
She was trying to save his life.
She did save his life. She saved both their lives.
And
hold on, here's what happened.
Appreciate that.
She served this motherfucker so well.
She had it in her.
That when he came, she swallowed it, and he's like, She took the pan and knocked him upside the head, knocked him out. Freed her husband. They tied this motherfucker up. Because once a man loses that's aggression that you lose. Yeah. And she's like, they interviewed her. You can look it up. I can't remember the name of the city and everything, but you can look it up. And she's like, I knew he was sexually, deviant. And he's like, what if I saw your dick? He's like,
because he came in her mouth?
No, not just that. She just knew by the way he was acting.
He wasn't acting nervous because he was robbing the joint.
No, he was just.
He was a robber.
He was sexually.
He was sexually active, and she noticed.
He was sexually frustrated.
Yeah.
She didn't think he was.
But guess what? She sucked his dick so swell to save their lives, and she ends up not going to do that. She's a hero of the story. Guess what happened?
She's a hero.
This motherfucker divorced her. You know why? Because he said in court, she never sucked me like that.
Was you?
They've been together 4 years.
Divorced your wife?
You goddamn right. I've been asked to get my dick sucked. You gonna do that? That means it's in you. That means you've done that before. And guess what? She's done it before. Like I say, 18 to 24 is off limits.
He probably just didn't bring the freak out in her. Guys want a
freak. But hold on a second.
Gunpoint
brings the freak out in you?
I mean,
it brought it out of her.
It brought it out of her. I'm saying a lot of men, I'm not going to say most, want you to be freaky, but
they don't bring it out.
They don't bring it out in you.
This is where we need the
regular.
So the woman, you're waiting on the men to bring that out in them?
I mean, you can possibly help do your part because you want to have beastly sex. You can't have beastly sex with a regular man. Like, not beastly, but
beastly sex.
You know what I'm talking about.
No,
he's having beastly sex, y'all.
Oh, get that rumor started. Oh, Lord.
What I'm saying is this. She did things with this fucking robber that's not her husband. Like, I didn't wait for that.
Yeah, the robber.
So he had to sit there tied up and bound and watch her.
We get it.
All right.
So what do you think he should have done? Like, be happy? Or like
tickle the guy's balls with his.
Paul,
like, let me get on that.
I'm done.
Hey, let me get on that, bird.
I'm not even gonna make
Put
that.
your thumb in the butt.
Yeah, thumb in the butt.
Blowing
thumb in the butt. I like the boys with the
Holy
thumb in the butt.
Shit, y'all. See what I'm saying, people? I'm getting dead serious about things, and this is what I got to do.
I like the girls with the thumb in the butt.
Oh,
that we wanted is a girl that is right. We can put the thumb in the butt all night. We like to thumb the butt.
We got to take it out. Listen, if those of y'all that do that, I got a secret for y'all. Take that motherfucker out and blow in it.
The butt thumbers.
Just like that.
Okay.
I was told that.
We are way past the time.
Man, listen,
the
I got all this.
Should be ended. We can save all those topics for Wednesday.
Yeah, these are Wednesdays.
We'll be doing another podcast for those of you who don't know and are interested.
Nikki throws me off.
And having some more.
Yeah, Nikki throws me off because I got one. We do a lot of podcasts that a woman has a voice in.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a good thing.
That he wants a woman to
I do.
Have an opinion about.
I do want the woman.
So he can shoot me down.
Yeah.
I don't shoot any woman
like,
down.
no, you're wrong. You're wrong. What?
Your opinion is wrong.
I never say your opinion. I think a lot of times
don't do that.
I think you're right a lot of times.
I am.
Mm-hmm. Well, she agrees with me. She is.
Ain't that a bit? I think she's right a lot of times. Like, you know,
yeah.
A lot of times to me it's like 2 out of 100. That's a lot.
2 out of 100.
Yeah, that's a lot to me.
No,
I'm not used to that.
I
think she's right. Like
right a lot more than 2% of the time.
Yeah,
she gives an opinion. She's probably right a good 70 or 80% of the time.
Are you kidding me? That's 7 out of 10.
Probably 86.9.
Yeah, there you go.
89.6.
She's got an exact number.
I think she's great for the show, and she keeps me on my toes, and it keeps me right about a lot of things.
What about her toes?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're painted real nice, but them motherfuckers are white as driven snow. Listen, she walked in as this motherfucker.
Getting ready to
she
go
walked
on
in,
vacation.
and if y'all don't know, her sunglasses, they're tinted glasses. I walked in, I them motherfuckers hit my motherfucking eyes. My pupils dilated. Like, what? Ow!
She's gonna get some sun on her toes.
I'm getting ready to go on vacation.
We hope so.
Thank you for tuning in. We're at the end of the show.
Anybody? Hey, Nikki, you got to say anything to the people?
I do not.
Tell them you're going to get your toes done. Listen.
My toes are done.
She just
I ain't say they ain't done, but get the motherfuckers toes. Anyway, people, we
I'm
had a great show.
going to put them in
Hey,
sun.
man, I got a whole page here of topics that I didn't get to discuss, but this is what we do. When As the Crow Flies podcast is probably offensive, stay tuned. We're doing big things.
Stay tuned.
And you might hear us on your
Big
local FM
things.
stations.
Come back later. Don't stay tuned right
Yeah,
now.
we'll see you Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday, where you might hear T Pro say,
Thank you for your support.
thank you for your support, ladies and gentlemen.
Johnny Vader.
We do
Johnny
appreciate
Vader.
those of you who are
I'm the son of Vader.
watching and listening.
You talk about my laugh. You hear that laugh?
That's
So
it.
me and my cousin, listen.
For this exciting episode of As the Crow Flies is probably offensive, and we are considering the name. I know a lot of y'all think it's a very long name.
Hey, we'll come up with something.
Yeah, so,
Maybe like Darth. We call it Darth.
Oh,
The Darth
Oh,
podcast.
Lord.
Because you're coming to the dark side when you fuck with us.
he's so obsessed with rooting for the evil.
No, that's my dad.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How about rooting for evil? Evil's good.
Yeah.
He saved.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maybe
Dover, you watched it. You know it. He saved the Jedi. He saved
Maybe
civilization.
we'll change the name to Putin and Hitler.
Why you laughing? Why you laughing? You fucking Ewok? Yeah, why she laughing? She's an Ewok.
We'll consider.
You're an Ewok.
We'll
You know what the
consider-
Ewoks are? You ever see the Ewoks?
No.
Cute little fuzzy motherfuckers.
We'll consider Attila
I'll be an
the
Ewok.
Hun. Okay.
I was about to say, man, I was going to call you Obi-Wan. You're my best, Obi-Wan.
We'll consider Attila the Hun.
Attila?
And
Hey, Obi-Wan.
Genghis Khan. How about that?
I'll tell you, they're going
I am
to
so
close
lost.
Mussolini. This is all people who are very terrible.
dictators. I know them all. I'm kind of related to all of them. You understand me?
They murdered a lot of folks.
Hey, but guess what?
Crowe would root for him.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't root for
That
them.
guy's so fucking great.
Because I rooted for them in certain areas, but I didn't root for them when they was killing people. No,
Yeah.
no, that's not my Steve.
He didn't root for him when they were killing people.
No. That's not my Steve's.
You know, fair enough. He didn't root for them when they were killing people, but everything else
Oh, I didn't
thought
know
was
was
great.
Just a little after.
Everything
I
else
root
was
for a
great.
couple.
Just a little afterwards.
Yeah.
Hey man, they killed my Steve's. This guy kills my Steve's.
All right. Well,
Oh,
Where
sorry.
you going, Nick?
that's the end of the show.
We're gonna shut off the camera.
Yeah. She's shutting off the camera.
Hey y'all, thank you for your support. Tune in Wednesday as the fro. And neither one of us motherfuckers got a fro.
No.
As a Crowe Flies podcast is probably offensive. Are you working this Wednesday, Nick?
I'm not sure. I'll let you know.
Nick might be there. So anyway, we'll be there. And thank you for your support. Hit the like and subscribe and come on aboard.
And with that, we're out of here like last year. See ya. Peace.
You can grab that out there too for me.